poor man's product review where everything is cheap and possibly from eBay or secondhand. Today we are reviewing the Neewer Universal Camera cage for DSLR or mirrorless cameras. Okay, so I picked this up from eBay secondhand. I think it was for about $45. Let's talk about the construction first. So it's an aluminium alloy. It's very light. Okay, the top handle here is made out of some really hard rubber. It's very grippy, but it's also very spiky. So, I mean, look at that. All the dots on my hands. So just a testament to how hard that is. I don't know how it's gonna be gripping this for a couple hours if you're out doing a shoot. The thumb wheels here are made out of plastic. Okay, so you got the thumb wheels here to attach the handle to the cage, and then also the thumb wheel here to attach the camera. There's also a rubber mat so that once you attach the camera here, and the camera won't slip. And also down below you've got these metal thumb screws to loosen the rods. Okay, the good thing about these thumb screws is that they're actually spring loaded. So once you've tightened it and you kind of, let's just say you're going around the other way, you can pull it out and then tighten it some more. I thought that was a nice little touch. I mean, for this price, you don't really expect little luxuries like these spring-loaded thumb screws, but I guess if you didn't use it, you would come up to here, you would hit it, and then you got nowhere else to go. So, smart choice. Okay, so let's talk about some of the benefits of these things. You've got multiple 1/4" 20 screw holes here, so you can attach monitors, lights, microphones, extra batteries if you needed to, put your dog or cat on there. Your imagination's the limit. It's lightweight, as I said, aluminum alloy. These rubber handles here give you a nice wide grip, and as you know, with the wide grip, gives you more stability. You can incorporate those larger muscles that give you a more stable shot. Easy mounting. So as I said, you got this big plastic thumb wheel for you to attach your camera onto there. I mean, it is fairly quick. Wouldn't be as quick as having a quick release plate on there. I mean, I guess you could buy a Manfrotto or a Arca Swiss mounting base and then use that with their quick release plate. Benefit of that is that you can switch between your tripod, your camera cage, possibly your gimbal, all with the one quick release plate. But as an option, this isn't too bad. Just one thing I also wanted to point out, like up the top here, could have used a couple of maybe 3/8 mounting holes. I mean, there is a 3/8 here on the front. Okay, so there is some way to attach that. You can put an L bracket on so that you can have your microphone sticking forward from the center. But unfortunately, that's only the only one at the top. You do have another 3/8 mounting hole down here to attach this to your tripod, and then on the side of it, you've got 2 1/4" 20s. So a couple of options there. Out of the box, it was pretty easy to assemble, fairly straightforward. I won't go through it. If you got this and you didn't know how to assemble it, then you probably shouldn't be buying things to assemble yourself, which means that IKEA would be off limits for you. The other thing with this is that it doesn't quite look as refined. I mean, if you had your camera here and let's just say you had some other accessories on there, I think that you would come looking the part if you were to show up for a client shoot, but it doesn't look as refined as some of those camera specific cages like the small rigs and your tilters. But I think this will get the job done. Would I recommend this? As an entry level, budget conscious wannabe filmmaker, I would say that this is a good starting point to build up your rig and to get comfortable using a follow focus system and possibly a matte box on top of that. And that way you can save your money to invest in maybe a better monitor, better mics or lights. So from my perspective, that's what you got to think about, is what are you going to sacrifice if you were to buy a better cage? For myself personally, I would rather get a better accessory that I mentioned previously than a better cage. Let's just put that to the side here. Okay, other thing I want to have a look at is the Neewer. Actually, I don't even know this is Neewer. I bought this second hand. Although the Neewer one pretty much looks the same. So on eBay this goes for $55. I picked it up second hand for $20. It's a decent follow focus system. Comes with a gear ring. These are a bit hit and miss, I found. I mean, you really got to attach it properly and straight, otherwise one, it's going through the gears. It has a tendency to go off alignment and then fall off the lens. So not ideal, but if you can't afford a lens that has the focus gears on it, then you have no choice. This is also another aluminum alloy construction. You've got your thumb screw here to get it onto the rods. Okay, and that same thumb screw allows you to adjust it in and out. Just tighten that down. You have another adjustment screw here that allows you to adjust the height of the gearing. That is what would spin your focus or your zoom. You can attach this to either your zoom or your focus, depending what your needs would be. It also has this nice white plate here so you can mark your focus spots. So let's just say you were trying to pull focus between two objects. You can mark one here and one here, knowing that that will be your front and that will be your rear focus. And then as you turn it, you will go front, rear, front, rear. Fairly simple. In theory, in practice, it takes a lot of experience. So that brings us to the end of this review. Thanks for watching. I hope you get a better idea of what these products are like and whether it's suitable for your needs. Cheerio.